think social media is evil, but I do think it's loud, and I think I've been using that loudness, that noise, to avoid silence in a way. Um, Besides these last couple of days, I can't remember the last time that I've really sat in silence for a long period of time without one being on the phone or two being off of a screen, like not watching YouTube, not scrolling on reels. Um, and that can't be good. Like, obviously, it's not good. And it's like every second is filled with a screen. Like, I'm waiting, I'm eating, I'm walking, I'm existing with a screen. I can't just like, why am I so uncomfortable with not having a screen playing something in front of me? I don't know when I became so uncomfortable with silence and like non-stimulation, because realistically that's where ideas are made. I mean, obviously we get inspiration from things, so we need some, outside stimulation from somewhere, but it's an overload of stimulation, constant stimulation. Like, I know you've watched 10 reels today, you probably can't remember any of them. Like, I don't remember any of them. So it's not a necessity. I don't need social media, but I don't know when or where I became so dependent on it that it feels like I need it. Um, and I've done steps to kind of distance myself from it. And when I did, I cut it out like maybe a month or two ago. For that didn't last long, maybe like 4 days, and I found myself like reaching for my phone to call someone, like my friends, and I feel like that was another way that I was distracting myself from being on social media. So I don't really know that I got what I needed out of that. And also, it wasn't long enough, it was only for like 4 days. So I would love for this to be longer. Because like my thoughts kind of just spiral, or at sometimes I feel like I'm at the end of my thoughts in a way that, like, I have like a question, an internal question, and I like think about it, and sometimes I like don't really reach a conclusion, which is scary to me because I'm a person that was always so in my head. Like, I didn't really talk a lot, so all I kind of had was like the inside of my head, and it feels like sometimes I'm reaching dead ends. I don't know if that makes any sense um, to anybody, but yeah, I don't like the way that feels, and I feel like also my sense of self is being messed with because of my constant consumption of these videos. They kind of, obviously you pull little parts of stuff from people and like references, like you kind of mix up your sense of humor, your sense of being, but I feel like it's too much. Like, it's just too much. Like, instead of responding sometimes to my friends or anyone, I like send a meme instead of like using words. I'm not saying that humor is like bad, but I'm saying sometimes I think I overly do it, is what I'm saying. Um it's not necessary in like every situation. Like, I feel like I should be able to form thoughts instead of trying to like look for a meme that's like vaguely related to what they said instead of like actually responding sometimes. Yeah, basically, I feel like I don't form my thoughts properly for certain conversations. And I think social media and kind of living on the internet is affecting the quality of my speech, is what I'm trying to say. Um, so this is going to be an experiment in absence. Also, I would like to say it's not a productivity experiment, but it kind of is because I do have goals and I feel like I'm avoiding some of those goals. Like, for instance, I will share this little part about myself. I'm trying to get into cybersecurity. So, right now, I'm studying to take the CompTIA Security Plus exam, and I feel really guilty because all last week, I did not watch a single video or read out of the textbook or like go over any flashcards or like build any projects for my portfolio that I'm doing. So I feel really guilty about that because I hate my day to day life. Well, I hate my job. I like my life, but I don't like my job. I like the benefits from it. I like getting paid, obviously, but I don't like what I do at all, basically. Um, yeah, it's like not beneficial to the type of person that I am. I don't, well, okay. I like talking to people that I know and that potentially relate to me. Like we have a common ground somewhere. We're interested in the same things. Like it's okay talking to a stranger that, you know, you have something in common with. Not just something that needs something from you. I work in a like call center situation. So people are calling and it's kind of abusive sometimes. But yeah, it's not conducive to the type of person that I am and want to be. And it is a service, it is helping people, which is the only part that I feel good about it. I am helping people, but some parts of that is so overwhelming, and there's no list that you can check off. It's just like you work until it's time to go home. There's no like set things that you have to do. I don't know. I just don't like the structure of the job and what I'm doing. I could probably do it in a different setting if like it was like, oh, you do this many a day and then you're gonna go home. I don't know. If it was like that, maybe I would enjoy it more, but it's just not. It's just constant until you go home. It's insane. But yeah. So this is a little bit of a productivity assignment for myself. See how much I get done, see what other things I do besides scrolling my phone, um, see how I can improve my life in physical ways. Like, my room is pretty much messy, like, all the time, except for when I clean it and it's, like, kind of clean for, like, 4 days at a time, and then, like, I mess it up again. So, it's gonna be an experiment on that as well, and also my mental state. Recently, I've been experiencing a lot of anxiety and weird apprehension. I am used to it, but I feel like it's getting bad to a point where it hasn't been this bad in a while because I've become very comfortable speaking and interacting with people throughout my work history. I just become like more and more comfortable with it. Um because I used to say I was like afraid of talking to people, but I'm not really afraid of talking to people anymore. But I don't know why, but recently I feel very anxious, and sometimes like I feel this intense apprehension to say some things to people, which is insane. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if this is because of social media or not, or because like I hate my job and I'm spiraling, but it can't hurt, basically. Um, Even like people in my real life, I'm like my friends and stuff. Sometimes I'm like nervous asking them a question, which I don't know where that comes from. I don't know that I've ever been that nervous around like people that I know like that. Like, I don't know. But anyways, this is gonna be an experiment on absence. No posting on my story no reels, Instagram reels. I get lost in Instagram reels. I'm like there for like 20 minutes, 2 hours. Like I don't recognize time passing, which is scary. So it's like escaping me, and I could have been doing something else. I could have been like cleaning up my room or like making something. I made that back there. I haven't painted since I made that, and that was like maybe a whole year ago. I'm not sure, but it's like I'm not doing the stuff that I like to do and want to do and need to do to escape the job I'm doing right now. So I need to do something different. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So no posting, no scrolling on reels, um, no YouTube loops. I love YouTube. It's my favorite social media, I don't know, learning platform. It's everything in one. I love it. I gotta stop. um I can't live without it, so I will be still using it, but I will use it for educational videos, and because like I said, I'm doing my cybersecurity stuff. So I've been watching Professor Messer, and I've been into trading. So, and sometimes I fall asleep to those, those like 8-hour videos of like deep meditation or like positive sleep affirmations, like those types of videos. I do listen to those to go to bed sometimes. So if I want to, I'm still gonna do that. And then I might like screenshot my YouTube history and post that in the update videos just for accountability, because I love YouTube. I watch like gaming videos and like cooking videos for like leisure on here. So I'm gonna limit myself on YouTube as well. Mainly, I use Instagram. And sometimes through Instagram, I get trapped on threads. Um, I only go on Twitter when somebody sends me a link. So I'm just not gonna open any links that are sent to me. I'm not opening any DMs. Starting tonight. Today is um January 29th, Thursday. I'm starting tonight, so I'm not gonna open any DMs that I have tonight, and I'm not gonna go on my phone when I wake up tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how I feel. I'm gonna document how I feel, things I do. Um, yeah, we can. I hope I can break this addiction. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot for 30 days. I might do 60. But yeah, I would like to figure out who I am without social media being a constant for me in my life. But yeah, see you tomorrow.